Hello! This is the One Episode Rule, a podcast about first impressions. My name is Magpie. I don't have any intro jokes for you because I'm very excited to get to the news today, but let's let our other hosts introduce themselves and talk about some stuff.
I'm Blackhole, and a bunch of mail came in for me today. I got a bathing suit, I got a tie, and I got a anime Gucci album. So that was fun.
Nice.
Anime
Good little haul.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Joey. I have anime things to talk about today because
JoJo sent us some concerning screen caps to the podcast Discord.
I did watch all of Baki.
Oh, you watched all of it. Good lord.
I watched all of Baki. And I'm here to report that Baki gave me some genuine surprises.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Surprise number 1 is that Baki is not in like half of the episodes.
I have a question.
He doesn't do most of the Baki doesn't do most of the fighting, and not only that, almost every time that someone tries to pick a fight with Baki, either someone else shows up and he's like, "Oh, you gonna take this? Cool, bye, chill," or he just leaves.
Oh my god!
You can go.
You can just walk away.
There were multiple times when Baki kind of just left.
What the hell?
Work, too fancy weed shop, cops if you're quick.
So it is
extremely violent men.
No. So half of the thing is that there's a bunch of other the show introduces just immense numbers of buff dudes to come in and take on these prisoners. And
I got the impression that each dude in Baki is like a stand user almost.
Yeah, something like that. It's funny because the things that they do to each other, no one should be able to survive, but these are inhuman humans.
Yeah.
So anyhow, surprise number 2, most of what Baki does on screen is just hanging out with his girlfriend. Baki becomes the B plot, and the B plot is that he has to level up, and the way he levels up is by figuring out how to work up the nerve to have sex with his girlfriend.
He's gotta fuck. I knew this. I knew that Baki has to fuck for power.
He does have to fuck for power, and he does, and then he becomes way powerful.
And then he becomes powerful.
And then he does a good fight, and then immediately takes injuries that he has to recover for quite a while from.
So I have a question. You said you watched all of Baki, but did you watch all of Baki? Because I know it's split up a little bit.
There was 3 parts.
There's the whole prisoner
Netflix.
arc, and then there's the fucking Raitai tournament shit.
Yes,
okay,
I watched all of that.
So you ate all of it.
I ate all of it.
There is, and
yes.
Oh, by the way, not a news item. There's going to be more of it this year.
Of course. And I probably will be I was keeping an eye out for Pickle. There was no Pickle. I do have to give you my final surprise of the series, which is surprise number 3 is this show. Okay. The creator of this series was here is a series of my strongest OCs, and also one of the characters is just Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
And then also his son.
Muhammad Ali Jr.
Yes. And Muhammad Ali Jr. is a bi icon.
Oh my god.
Also, in a lot of that series, poor Muhammad Ali Jr. gets treated like a little bitch.
Yes,
Oh
this
no.
is true.
He gets his ass whooped a number of different times.
Yes. He gets
Oh,
his ass whooped in order to level up to fight Baki. Because he's like, this is the only way I'm going to get stronger. And then Baki just beats him in 10 seconds flat. So.
Yeah, Baki just crushes it
Oh.
because Baki is like descended from fucked up prehistoric monster DNA. So,
Baki's dad shows up like a bunch of times just to be terrifying. Like
you've seen Yujiro now.
there was a moment when Baki was trying to finally like get it on with his girlfriend, and they're like just like on the verge of having this moment, and Baki's dad suddenly shows up behind them and he's like, "You must fuck."
He's just like, you got it.
He's like, "You have my blessing. Do it and you will be strong." And then he vanishes and he's like, just well, thanks, Dad. Now the moment's ruined, but whatever.
Just to give the viewer some context, Yujiro's attitude towards Baki is the same as Heihachi's towards his children, or any of the Mishimas from Tekken.
He wants Baki to become strong.
You have to
and
become
powerful.
strong and fight me.
He feeds his son.
I can't believe that Baki needs to be pegged to get stronger. That's wild.
Oh man. Anyhow, Baki, it's a ride.
Please tell me why you sent us that screen cap of Dorian holding hands with a clown.
The screen cap. Dorian did beat up a member of this like this martial arts group so bad that he went into a coma. And so every single member of that martial arts group in the city now like despises Dorian and wants to fight him. So they lead him, like all of these members like lead him to a like circus. And this clown is just waiting there for him. He doesn't even do anything. He just goes in and like hangs out with this clown for a second, and he like rides the teacups and he's having a great time. And then someone just attacks him.
I told you I thought I would like that character.
Yes.
It's just like, I guess I will go to the carnival.
This scene did end up in Dorian like losing and being so broken that he now thinks he's a 6-year-old and is obsessed
I
with
thought you were
candy.
going to say being a clown.
No.
I remember seeing clips where Biscuit Olivia was taking care of Dorian later.
Yep.
So
Yep. Biscuit. Oh, Biscuit.
I'm gonna have to catch up with you so we can talk Baki, but we have other things to get to.
I
Let's
just have
have
one
the
question.
news.
I
Okay.
just have one question to Joey, which
Yes.
is, did you like it?
I kind of liked it. I kind of liked it. It was good. It was good background TV. We'll put it that way. For sure.
So, all right, let's get to this news.
All right, let's have it.
We've got some news items. All of them are distressing.
Okay.
So, our first news item, the production committee for Higurashi has defied everything I know about the Japanese culture around spoilers and declared that they are going to pursue legal action against the people who spoiled some of the twists upcoming in the currently airing anime, to the point where they want to collaborate with social media websites to get those people banned forever.
Jesus.
They just want to erase them.
They want to obliterate these people.
Damn.
Which is wild to me because I have never known Japan to give a single fuck about spoilers. Did you people ever see any DBZ? Every episode's a spoiler for the next episode.
Yeah, I know. That's weird.
The fucking pre-roll footage for video games spoils everything in them. But no, the Higurashi people are going to find them and take them apart with an axe.
Surgically.
Wild.
My God.
That's pretty fucking intense, Higurashi people. Okay. I need to catch up with your thing too, but you're making me a little scared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next item. Let's see. What's his name? How do you say this? Is it tight or Tite? Tite.
Oh,
Tite Kubo
I always say tight. I don't know if that's
has
true or
risen
not.
from the grave once again
Oh shit!
with 2 words upon his lips, and they are more bleach.
What?
The curse.
Tight? You
He
can't do
he
this.
brings back the curse. He
No.
is apparently going to have published a 73 page one shot in Shonen Jump, and alongside this news, I have noticed that alongside Burn the Witch, they're gonna make more Bleach anime.
Well, I mean, they never finished, like, they never caught up with the manga
This
with
is true.
Bleach, so I can kind of forgive them for, like, making
This
more
is true.
Bleach.
But it does make me want to point at some old Japanese producer and say, "How many times must we teach you this lesson, old man?"
True, though. But also, like, just keep working on Burn the Witch, buddy.
So, the last one. Hang on. Let me.
Uh-oh.
Breaking
Uh-oh.
breaking news from my Discord today that alerted me to this news item.
Uh-oh.
Um, let's see. What
Oh,
is
I
that?
know this shit.
Yeah, yesterday. So, yesterday from recording, August 3rd. Turns out that there was a. Let's see. Well, I don't know if it was exactly yesterday, but anyway, some fan subbers worked on a Japanese Digimon event. It was
Ugh.
it was the Digifest 2021 because the Japanese love to abbreviate festival to fest, and it never comes out in English very well. Um, uh, which is apparently was apparently pretty cool for most things, but there was a weird thing. In that they hard subbed uh, the stage play that happened there and felt the need at the beginning of their hard sub to include this warning over some stock footage of the Digimon intro. This program promotes far-right politics and conspiracy theories. The views and opinions expressed herein do not reflect those of DATS and the Wild Bunch. That's the fan sub group.
What? What on earth?
Apparently, the writer, one of the chief writers for Digimon. Let's find his name. Oh, I've lost it again, haven't I? Okay, Chiaki Konaka, who also wrote Serial Experiments Lane
Woof.
and Digimon Tamers, wrote this stage play in which the crew from Tamers, after the ultimate episode of their previous series, gathers together to fight a new threat called political correctness, which is going to enact its cancel culture attack upon them,
Despicable.
alongside a bunch of very particular Japan rhetoric about a new law to digitize the country's government.
So
What is
whack, because I
happening?
never would have suspected this coming from the lane person.
This man has gone fully insane.
I wasn't ready.
Don't you see it? The dark shadows that have fallen upon the internet, the terrifyingly increasing pressure to conform to a single value system where anybody who objects is removed.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Censorship on the internet is rampant, and real news is covered up by fake news. He's gone full Q. This motherfucker. And I don't know how to react to this. I know that he wrote a bunch of stuff that is beloved by weebs, and they're not taking it well.
No. No, they wouldn't.
It's a weird one.
That is weird. So How about we follow that up with a complete 180 on the energy, huh?
Sure.
Because I have a show for us to watch.
Oh.
And I will explain why we're watching this after we watch it. But I want us to watch Cardfight Vanguard.
I don't know what that is.
Good.
Me
Good
neither.
and good. So, how'd y'all like Yu-Gi-Oh?
It was really, really
Out of
fun.
the cards, you. They play
Out of the
weird
cards.
games out here. I don't recognize them.
Oh my god.
They don't
They
have
got
the
the Vanguard's Yug!
They don't have the wrist thing that they use. Oh, my headset. Oh, my headset fell off. Oh, God.
You make jokes, but that blonde kid in this episode was Jinochi, wasn't he?
He
I
was.
don't know who that is, you.
My name's Joey!
I only know this much. That I learned from the Drawfee episode about the baby dragon. I've never actually seen the show.
In an alternate universe, the blonde kid does have a Brooklyn accent. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do know that the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh kid is a short king. That's the other thing I know.
That is true.
I guess you've never been graced with Yu-Gi-Oh!
He's like 4'9".
Aichi was kind of a short king too, wasn't he?
He
I don't
wasn't.
know if I would call him a king.
He was short. He wasn't a king.
More like
that's
a
fair.
delicate prince who will.
The only thing I got
scatter
from
into a
him-
million
True.
pieces at the slightest touch.
You know, I don't even know anything, but I looked at him and I said bottom. So-
Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
You're not even wrong.
This is totally correct.
All right, so let's slice into this, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, we should get a blurb. Somebody talk while I get a blurb.
I like the idea of the blurb just being, please buy our cards, sad face.
So
It's a naked marketing ploy, you.
I do have to say that the reason that I did discover this anime was because was it yesterday? A couple days ago, I did go on a card buying spree where I was seeking Magic the Gathering cards at the time, but then I am on a mission to obtain cards from every single weird cards that there is possibly out there, and I did spot these and I was like, well, I'm gonna get those. So I will soon possess a handful of Cardfight Vanguard cards in real life.
Oh my god.
Which feels
I'm curious. I'm curious how popular it is because
I'm curious too, because if they made 12 seasons of this shit.
I am almost certain that it is probably dead everywhere but Japan.
That's
I got a blurb for us. I'll read it because
okay.
sometimes
Let's
I
have it.
read the blurbs. Cardfight Vanguard features a world where the game Cardfight Vanguard is becoming the latest craze amongst trading card game aficionados who think Cardgate Vanguard is the fucking bee's goddamn knees.
oh my god.
The game is not limited to Earth alone. This is a statement. Wow. Battles between creatures used by the players take place on another planet called Crate. That's the fiction of the show, dude. You can't just lead in with a sentence like that. It sounds like the fucking Bugmen on Mars are playing.
No.
The story begins with Aichi Sendo, a timid middle schooler whose meek attitude often leaves him the target for bullies. Aichi was given a very rare card, Blaster Blade, which apparently wasn't close enough to his heart that he would defend it in any way. And it's the one treasure that gives him hope. That is until it gets taken from him with no effort by bullies.
They're like, let me see your card, nerd. This is mine now.
Although Aichi has never played Cardfight Vanguard before, he challenges the thief to a game in order to win the blade. That's not even correct.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
to get his card back. The high-stakes game quickly draws Aichi into the world of Vanguard battles, and they don't even finish it in the first episode. They just look at each other like they're going to fuck. I don't... Listen,
Yeah.
this is a card fight anime. It's about
That's how
cards.
card fight animes work.
It doesn't even have any fucking ancient Egyptian pharaohs ghosts possessing the bodies of 15-year-old boys.
I mean, to be fair, there was a dragon that shoot a gun out of its head,
That
which
was
was kind of good.
That was incredible. It made me bark with laughter.
Me too.
I just want to point out that I did look at the Wikipedia article for this franchise, and it has the most number of like poor article quality warnings that I've seen in a long time.
I know.
This article may be confusing or unclear. This requires a cleanup. This may be written from a fan's point of view. This may lack focus and may be about other things as well. Oh my god.
From Wikipedia, senior Wikipedia editor Tails447. This is some dumb shit. Somebody fix this.
Yeah.
It's a contagious brain rot. Even the fucking official blurb I read wasn't correct.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I told John this one is gonna be dumb.
God.
Let's just get into it. I want to address something that I just noticed. Did anybody notice that Morikawa has fucking Logan's hair from the X-Men?
Yes. He does, doesn't he? Oh my god. The bully that steals Aichi's Blaster Blade card is who we're talking about, and you do have the Wolverine haircut.
Gene.
Oh my god. Also, what a jerk to like fucking bet on a card that like he did steal it, so.
Well, he already stole it.
Stole it, so it's his now.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like,
Stolen fair and square.
It's not like he was gonna steal it and then balk at betting it because it didn't belong to him. He stole it in the first place. He's an asshole.
Yeah. Also, I like how so I mean I completely like I didn't zone out. I just I can't the highlight of the episode was the fight, right?
The fight where they're trying to explain all these deranged rules that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
I followed the rules and everything, but I did feel in the middle of that, it was just like, wow, that character is supposed to be the cool older character, and he is a fucking turbo nerd.
Yeah.
What a fucking dork.
He's also so nurturing too, at least teaching him the rules of the game.
Well, he's so this cold fucking Kudere is going to teach you everything you need to know to play this card game. Because he's so fucking lonely.
Kai is just like, I can't play this game unless we gotta imagine us being on the fucking planet Cray. We can't do this unless you're on. Are you on planet Cray with me? Is your spirit there?
Imagine with me, please. Hold my hand.
Kai Toshiki putting fucking ads in the local paper looking for JO partner into card games.
Oh, stop it!
Oh my god.
We have to charge our key on planet Cray. You know, Aichi couldn't have figured this out because he's dumb as shit, like most shonen protagonists. But I think the only way to beat Kai actually is to not take the game seriously at all, because it'll fuck up his flow. His flow.
Like,
it'll inflict.
You're not imagining.
It's just like, no, I don't feel like it.
You're not on Cray with me. I can't sense your spirit.
I'm too busy min-maxing.
I'm sorry. Just like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm too busy chatting up the shop girl who hates all of you. Favorite character.
Yeah. Just every so often looks over to see what's happening.
She's just like rolling her eyes, like these dumb. I hate these.
She's just fucking kids. Jesus Christ.
I hate them.
When's my uncle gonna come back from overseas so I don't have to run this fucking shop anymore?
Oh, jeez.
I have expected to just in one of the scenes where they were like had the reverse angle where you could see her in the background for her to just pull out a joint from under the counter.
Yes. Yeah. That was the energy, wasn't it?
It's like, I gotta fucking
sharing it with the cat.
Yeah.
I loved the cat.
That cat had a man face. He has Iggy syndrome.
Yeah, he kind of did. He was just kind of like, meh.
I don't even think we should bother like go with a rundown because the blurb was the rundown. That's exactly what happened in
Like,
the episode.
his card gets stolen. There. Okay, we do have to talk about the
We
scene
we
where
can
they
talk
were
about one thing,
in
which is
school.
his fucking history teacher, the fucking foreign Sengoku weeb.
Yes.
Yes, man, what are you doing?
He's giving
Why did
card
they
game
have
lectures.
the cards on the board? Like, was he giving history lessons
Yes.
with cards as part of the?
No,
in
those
the
were
context of a game.
those were either official card game cards or they were props that he made to explain the tactics of fucking what was it, Ushida or somebody, one of the northern
Yeah.
clans attack on a different clan.
Oh,
It's
that
hard
scene
enough
was-
as it is to like relate to like kids these days. I think you're gonna need to like pull out all the stops to get them on
Yeah,
their
you
level.
gotta pull out the card game shit to explain how what's his name, Uichi Kenshin fell off his horse and died.
He did a card fight Vanguard to the polls or whatever.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, he did.
Also, I hated his little beard. It was
I-
bad to look at.
I have met Sengoku freaks, by the way, and I never understood it because it's just like, yeah, there was a lot of warfare. It was terrible.
Yeah, true.
Many thousands of people died for very little reason.
Uh-huh.
God!
He's like, this is great.
It popped into my head when he asked him. It's just like, how would you survive in the Sengoku era? And I just wanted the kid to just be like, I would simply not participate in such pointless, absurd violence.
I mean, to be fair, he was kind of just like, well, I would retreat.
He did kind of
Which I
say
mean,
that,
like,
didn't he?
fair.
Yeah. Then everyone
I would-
laughed at him for being a coward and a bottom.
Get up with the realist answer and just be like, I would probably die horribly covered in
Yeah.
mud as the hereditary rulers of my hometown sent me to fight our neighbors for no reason.
Uh-huh.
I like how he just sits down and takes the card out of his pocket and just stares lovingly at it.
He just
like-
he looks at it like Wolverine looking at that picture of Jean.
He's like, Blaster Blade, only you understand me.
Yeah.
Blaster Blade, no one will understand our love.
Yeah.
I have to say Blaster Blade was kind of cool. That's all I'll say.
I don't know. These you can say this, at least these card games, since they have being based on card games, have to have so many fucking character designs.
True.
Yeah.
At least a few of them are going to be winners.
There's going to be some shit going on, at least. So
Mhm.
there's a weird energy here because this energy feels like, okay, I don't know what our target audience feels about like Western comic book shops or
Right.
novelty shops in general, gaming shops. They kind of have this energy in the room to the back with the cheap plastic tables set up, and you're always walking in there to just be like to buy like The Killing Joke or something,
Yeah.
graphic novel, like a cool adult person.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, you have to walk past somebody who is fucking just shouting flecks of spit into somebody's face over a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
God.
I have to say that Yu-Gi-Oh! Did have pretty much scenes that were exactly like this in the first episode. So, like, this,
Mhm.
I'm telling you, this show wanted to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Really badly
Well,
Yeah.
that was the plan, to make
Yes.
you buy card.
to make you buy the cards.
Please buy the card. They have no value otherwise.
I also have to say, speaking of target audiences, I don't understand because every single card that I looked at when I was like looking at cards the other night,
Yeah.
all of them looked like idol girls. And I don't understand. I didn't see a single cool monster. Was it
that's
just
the
because
new-
all of the cool like monsters got bought up or everyone's into idol girls now or what?
That's the new marketing ploy. You see, they couldn't compete with Yu-Gi-Oh! On the weird fucking monsters front, so they decided to compete with them on the tits front.
I mean, fair enough.
Which happens a lot in
That's-
Japan, to be honest. After a while, it's just if your business isn't successful, but you don't want to fire people because you're Japanese, it ends up in a situation where it's just like, oh shit, the Yakuza own us now.
Yeah.
And now we sell tits.
All right, I get
Oh
it.
well. Paycheck is a paycheck. It keeps my grandma in cabbages.
Jesus.
Anime.
Anyhow.
I somehow have more respect for the ones that started as projects where they were selling tits.
I don't know. This one was weird.
It was,
But
and I
anyway.
have so few notes because it almost felt like it like didn't go very many places. I was like, I don't know.
This is kind of exactly what I was expecting. It was so much what I was expecting that I was surprised how much it was that I was I was like, oh, this is going to be very much like Yu-Gi-Oh, and then it was like beat for beat in some places exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Watch some more of it. See if a very thinly veiled like Char Aznable shows up to take on the role of whatever the fuck his name was, Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Isn't Pegasus just a Gundam villain except he's into cards?
He sure is.
He looks like Zex Marquis. It's okay.
He's incredible.
You viewers don't ask me why I know who Zex Marquis is. I didn't like that show. Oh, it's dumb. I don't care what Brandon says. Anyway.
Can we name this one Heart of the Cards, Yug, please?
The Heart of the Cards, Yug. I don't know. We do talk a lot about Yug in this one, but I don't know.
This Aichi is not Yu-Gi-Oh.
It feels disingenuous.
Yugi had big top energy. Aichi is
like literally that like guy on the 4chan post being like, am I gay? It's like, not only are you gay, you're a bottom.
Yes, this is
you know what? You're right.
So true.
Somebody
also,
find the emoji.
Also, Kai is just Kaiba, but nice.
Yeah, like he's got a facade, but it's so quickly broken because
he's like,
his actions betray like just extreme loneliness. Please play this game with me. I'll teach you. I'll teach you to play the game.
Please be my friend.
Please,
nobody here understands
this asshole anymore.
No one understands tactics in this town.
This guy. This guy smells. Please.
Question, they did recognize each other. Does anyone get the sense that that Kai was the one that maybe gave him the blaster blade?
It is.
Yeah, of course, that's at
the very end. If you watch past the credits, there's the peek into next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I do that?
Yeah. Yeah, why would you do that? No, I did it too. I think they said it outright, but they implied it heavily.
Listen, the first episode is the entire runtime, okay? I don't care if there's a preview for the next episode. It's still included in the runtime, so I'm going to watch it.
Same.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure that
it
fits my criteria, but you know what?
You might have to split the podcast into
It's not like a... Listen, it's not like I'm a dictator here.
Listen, it'll be one episode rule classic and one episode rule next, and that'll be the competing.
There's a reason I started this show with 4 hosts because I can't carry it on my own.
Oh my god!
We started with more than 4 hosts. We started with enough hosts that we had to rotate.
Yeah, we had like a whole like.
Well, we had
team and everything.
We had 4, and then we had option selects, but
yeah, it's fine. People are busy.
Yeah. Love you guys. If you're listening,
we believe in the heart of the cards. Do you?
What is the heart of the cards anyway? That's like a real thing in the show.
Yeah, if you believe in the heart of the cards really good, the card that you want will pop up. And
that's cheating.
No,
That's
it's
such
not
a good
cheating.
take.
Cards believe in you back, so they shuffle perfectly.
If
That's
you call
cheating.
astrally to the fates of randomness, that's cheating.
No one's ever been able to summon Blaster Blade.
They'll just be like, just be like, heart of the cards, help me, and I'll just be like, it better fucking not.
Better not. Those are not in tournament rules.
Fucking stick my Bowie knife into the table.
It's like tournament rules specifically say you cannot believe in the heart of the cards.
Oh man,
It's RNG, it's card counting, and the pit boss will escort you out of the tournament.
Like if you play Yu-Gi-Oh at a tournament, you have to convert to Christianity because they have that like no other idols like clause.
Yeah. Belief in Christ prevents you from manipulating the RNG of the card.
Oh,
Thank
Jesus.
you, Jesus.
It can only be done by ancient Egyptians.
Do you think there's a big fandom for this show? Do you think there's people that ship these characters?
If you ship these characters, you can tell us about those ships at oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That's one word, not the number. You can also send us your deck recommendations on Twitter. That is at @oneepisodecast.
Under no circumstances tell us about your ships. These characters are children. We will simply think you're a disgusting pervert.
That didn't stop the Yu-Gi-Oh crowd.
I wanted to say this is just a random thought, which is probably meaningless. But has anyone checked the emails in a while?
No, I wanted to get a good funk before I open it up.
Get a lot of good emails going.
I want to see how bad it can get.
Get really nice and stanky in there.
How many what's the word? SoundCloud spam messages you can get in your old email box?
You ever have a friend where you go over to their apartment and they're just like, "Don't disturb the clothes pile. I want to see how fucked up it gets."
No, I can't say I have, but
don't touch that weird stack of junk mail. I promise that I need that.
It's for my chaos magics.
I'm going to turn it into an art project.
It's fucked up, but I've saved junk mail for that reason before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been looking for chick tracks on the ground because I would desperately like to use them to construct collages that would offend Jack Chick.
Oh my god!
Hell yes.
Is that just something you just encounter in Texas?
You encounter it anywhere in the United States and often in Canada, but you have to be walking around.
They're rarer now.
They're a little rarer
but
now.
He's dead.
Can't say I've ever seen one.
Yeah, they're usually these little like horizontal comic books with a black cover and a colored block on the side, and it'll just be like, "This was your life" or some stupid shit.
I mean, I've seen scans of them, but I've never seen one in real life.
You know what?
They probably have a chick track where you go to hell for playing Cardfight Vanguard.
You go to hell for being Canadian.
You know what? There's 30 subscribers to our YouTube channel. Maybe they'll see one. If any of you find the chick tracked Dark Dungeons, the one about Dungeons and Dragons, in like fair shape, and mail it to me, I will mail you some money.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can contact us through the email for that. But anyway, we have to get the fuck out of here. I am out of Yu-Gi-Oh jokes.
We gotta go to the Shadow Realm.
We're all out.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I fold.
Dragon's got a gun in its mouth.